Here I am. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Another video, another live video. Got the cowboy hat on today. Yeah. Got the cowboy hat on today. Got this cowboy hat from Dallas when I went to visit Dallas. So I thought I'll sport this. I need to put this hat on more often because I paid about, I think I paid like $45 for this hat at a gift shop in Dallas, Texas. So I'm gonna start wearing this hat more often because I ain't put that much money down to not wear this hat. So how y'all doing today? Wait for more of y'all to come up in here and check out this live as I discuss. And ironically, Kamaru USMAN, he was born in Nigeria, but he was raised in Dallas. He was raised in Dallas, Texas. That's why I kind of want to put this hat on as well, because Kamaru USMAN got some roots in Dallas. So let's wait for more of y'all to come up in here and let's get this live started. So we got the first person in here right now. We got Koa Veli. If that had been Connor, he would have been ready next week. Yeah, Connor is always ready, I guess. Yeah, sad to say, but Kobe was right about him. He got charisma of a wet mop. Who you talking about, Kamaru USMAN? Oh, you talking about Leon Edwards, the charisma factor. Yes, charisma is not, he doesn't have the charisma, but, he's doing what's most important, that's fighting. So, but that's why I said he's cursed, because it doesn't always work in his favor. Something always happens that will stop a fight that he's scheduled to have from happening. So, bad luck, I will say. So, waiting for more people to come up in here. We got the cowboy hat on today. And I'm about to discuss this injury that Kamaru USMAN has. He was on Eagle FC discussing it. And I've been hearing it before that as well. Because it's not like one of those injuries that are like super serious, but it's one of those nagging injuries, I will say. He said his ligaments are messed up, so he can't. It's one of those injuries like if you mess it up a little, then you're gonna be out again. So I could understand why he has to be cautious with it, because if he doesn't fight, if he doesn't let it heal correctly, and he's end up messing something up, he's gonna be out even longer. So he has to make sure that it's 110% healed. He can't let the fans pressure him into fighting. He has to make sure this injury is healed correctly. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Don't let nobody pressure you and come back early. So what I'm seeing now, it looks like Leon Edwards is going to be fighting for the interim belt. I predict that's what's going to happen next. And it's going to be against Hamza Chimaev. It's going to be against him. So this is going to be the fourth fight that's been scheduled between these two. 4 fights that have been scheduled. And knowing Leon Edwards' luck, is going to be canceled again somehow. Let's say Hamza struggles to make the weight, and he ends up passing out on the scales. The fight's canceled again. So who? And then Bilal Muhammad end up filling in, and then they have their rematch. That's how it goes with Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is cursed. I feel like there's somebody has a doll, those little voodoo dolls, and they poke at it. I feel like every time Leon Edwards has a fight that's scheduled, somebody will make a voodoo doll of his opponent, and they'll start like tweaking with it so it could be injured. I feel like that's his luck. This is always bad luck that happens when it comes to Leon Edwards. So you're gonna make a Nate Diaz remix, partner. Another Nate Diaz remix. Yeah, I was thinking about making another Nate Diaz remix. I may make it. I'll try to get this. I was trying to make a Nate Diaz remix when he was pissing at the UFC Performance Institute. He said something when he got a piss test. He's like, "Oh, you want me to piss in this?" And I was trying to remix that and trying to capitalize off it, but it didn't sound right, so I scrapped it. So I'm still trying to figure out what Nate Diaz remix I can make next. We'll find out. Y'all will find out. Talking about the go to football. Who's the go to football? I know I was mentioning Dallas. It's definitely not the Dallas Cowboys. I'm a 49ers fan. But I will rep this cowboy hat on though. Now I like Texas, but I don't like the Cowboys. You said Leon Edwards will win. Yeah, I believe people are doubting Leon Edwards, man. Y'all underestimating Leon Edwards. I feel like it's a situation where y'all don't want Leon Edwards to win. Not that y'all don't think he can win. Y'all don't want him to win. So this is clouding y'all judgment because y'all don't want him to win because y'all feel like he'll be a boring champion. Y'all want somebody who's charismatic. So y'all want Kobe to win because Kobe, I guess he'll throw all those nicknames out there. He'll make fun of people. Y'all want Hamza in there because he'll say smash all the time. He'll just throw smash, smash everybody. So y'all want somebody like that in there. So y'all thinking WWE. This is y'all mindset. Y'all thinking in a WWE mindset. I'm thinking in the mindset of a guy who I believe is going to fight whoever they put in front of him, but who has got a lot of bad luck recently. So that's my 2 cents on that. So yeah, Usman during that UFC Expo, that Eagle FC pre-fight thing, he mentioned that his hand is injured. And y'all seeing the injury to his hand. The injury looks bad. I mean, of course it looks bad when they opening the hand up, so I won't say that, but that you seen the white meat in Usman's hand. He had the white meat in there. Let me show you that. That thing looked nasty. Yeah, they're showing the white meat with it when they open the hand up. Give me a second here. Let me look at this. Where is that picture at? Dude, stop it. I don't want to go there. Yeah, but that hand injury looked disgusting. When they made it the surgery, when they did the surgery on it. Oh, man, where's that hand injury? Yeah, but it's looking like he's gonna be out for even longer. He's gonna be out for a while. It's one of those injuries, man. It's one of those injuries. Yeah, you see how that look? Look at that. Ugh. Showing the white meat and all that stuff in there. Ugh. That's gross. Pound for pound, best fighter in the world, Usman had hand ligament surgery today. This is before and after. See you soon, champ. He said, "See you soon, champ," but it was like, "See you later, champ." It's gonna be a while until champ come back. But yeah, he opened that up. Some of those injuries right there, those injuries that don't seem like they're a big deal, they turn out to be the worst type of injuries. So people don't seem to think those injuries are that serious. Those injuries are serious. He throws his hands. You know, if anybody had like let's say you had a cut on your knuckle or something, and you're throwing a punch and you hit somebody, it's going to hurt. And it doesn't matter how small it may seem, it's going to be a serious injury that could compromise you. Yeah, that's 9 fights in a row for Leon Edwards. He won 9 fights in a row. But he did have 6 canceled fights. 6 of his fights were canceled. So y'all got to keep that in mind. And I'm about to put a video on my website, my YouTube page, Mohouse Media, my 3rd YouTube page. So check that out. And I'm about to talk to you about how what kind of bad luck Leon Edwards has been dealing with. Yeah, it is an old picture of Leon Usman's hand, but that's the surgery that he went through. That ligament surgery. So it's not as y'all don't think it's that serious, but it is a serious injury, and it's something that you have to let heal correctly because you're throwing punches, especially as hard as Usman's throwing punches. You got to let that heal correctly because one punch could mess it up again, and it can even happen in training camp. Let's say he tries to come back too fast. He's in training camp. He hits somebody, then the fight's postponed again. Now people are going to complain, so he has to wait till that thing is 110%, not 95% healed, not 100% healed. It has to be 110% healed for him to come back. Because if anything happens in training camp, but if he comes back too early, then we have a fight that's postponed again. Usman's out for even longer. You see, Leon has no more than 20% of winning this fight. I wouldn't say that. Look at the Pena fight against Amanda Nunes. Y'all see that fight? So I'll say stop. Don't underestimate any fighter. Y'all don't realize that Usman can lose any fight. What I believe what's getting in a lot of people's way is It's not who y'all think is going to win. It's who y'all want to win. Y'all want Colby Covington to beat Usman. Y'all want Hamza to beat Usman. Y'all want, maybe y'all, I don't think y'all wanted Gilbert to win as much, but y'all may want Gilbert to be the one that beats Usman. Y'all don't want Leon Edwards to be the one that beats Usman. Y'all don't want that. So that's why I feel like y'all are trying to dismiss it. Like, we don't want this guy to be the one that beats him. It's not good. It's not sexy enough. It's not a sexy enough storyline. What most people want is for Hamza to be the one that dethrones Usman, because that's a sexier storyline. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want Leon Edwards to be the champion because y'all feel that'll be a boring champion. So I'll say, if y'all get that out the way and look at the fundamentals of each fighter, y'all realize Leon Edwards is really good at wrestling. I won't say really good, but he has improved as a wrestler with his takedown defense and his grappling, because he didn't have that much experience when he first fought Usman. And the stand-up is really good. He's very technical. Leon Edwards reminds me of Bernard Hopkins. He's like a Bernard Hopkins, right? He doesn't look that I won't say impressive, but he doesn't look that exciting when he fights, but he's very technical. So those fighters are the most dangerous fighters. Those technical fighters who don't look, when you look at the fight, you're like, man, this guy's not that much of a threat. But then when you get in the octagon with them, man, it's another story. He's like a Bernard Hopkins and an Andre Ward of MMA when it comes to a stand-up. It doesn't look that exciting, or it doesn't look that threatening. But when you get in that octagon, you find out why he's on a 10-fight unbeaten streak. He said, do I smoke weed when you make videos? No, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I feel like it affects my process when I'm making music. And I don't even really smoke weed like that. I do drink, but I don't smoke weed. And the reason why I don't smoke weed, because weed is expensive. It costs too much. I prefer to smoke weed over drinking, because I feel like weed is healthier. Neither one is really that healthy. But I feel like if I had to pick, I would rather smoke weed than drink alcohol, because alcohol is just cheaper. So, and then they just legalized weed, so it's not as easy to get as alcohol. I could just go around the corner and get some Buffalo Trace. I've been drinking Buffalo Trace. That's a drink I like. Joe Rogan promotes it on this show, but I was drinking it before Joe Rogan started pitching it. So I drink Buffalo Trace and get a nice buzz. But I don't do that while I make the remixes. When I make remixes, I make remixes while I'm sober, completely sober. If anything, I'm on caffeine. If anything, I'm drinking coffee. So that's all. When I make remixes, I prefer to go at it sober. I don't think fully recovery of a hand is possible. Fedor always had broken hands. Yeah, they all have broken hands, but he said he has a ligament injury. It's a ligament that's messed up. And even Floyd Mayweather, his hands were always fucked up later on in his career. They're never truly healed. But we'll see. But he's trying to make sure that it heals correctly from a surgery. And Mayweather, when he fought with his hands injury, he was taking those he was shooting his hands up with that numbing. I forgot what that thing is. He was numbing his hands up. So that's how it was with Mayweather. He said, "Don't forget that Leon almost lost. Hey, he didn't almost lose. He got hit with a punch, with that strike, and Nate Diaz couldn't get the job done at the end of the day. There's no almost losing. Almost losing is, let's say, he got him in a submission, and he was about to choke him out, and he was about to fall asleep. Then the clock ran out. As soon as he was about to tap out, that's almost losing. Or almost losing is Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva. When Chael Sonnen was dominating the entire fight, then Anderson Silva managed to submit him towards the end. That's almost losing. Anderson Silva almost lost that fight. This fight, Leon Edwards didn't almost lose. Leon Edwards dominated Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz caught him with a really good one. They wobbled Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards managed to move around the octagon, buy time, and recover. People bring up that Nate Diaz pointed, and they're like, why you point so long? He didn't point that long. And the reason why he did point is he didn't realize Leon Edwards was injured. That's my guess on it. I don't think he realized Leon Edwards was injured. And number two, his leg was hurt. Leon Edwards was chopping his leg, so he couldn't move as well. So that's my guess. Not all these conspiracy theories that Nate let him win because he wanted him to get a title opportunity and Nate doesn't care about winning the title. All these other crazy conspiracies. No, the logical reason is that Nate didn't know that he hurt him that bad. And number two, Nate Diaz's leg was all messed up and he was tired. Nate Hopkins got robbed in that Kawasaki fight. I don't believe he got robbed. Kawasaki beat him. I watched the fight. Kawasaki beat him clearly. Hopkins wasn't active enough. He wasn't active enough, and Kawasaki was more active. Now Hopkins did knock him down early, which typically happens with Kawasaki. Kawasaki, he's like Oliveira. He gets knocked down early, but then when he gets knocked down, he'll tap into another mode. And Felix Trinidad was like that as well. Felix Trinidad will get knocked down, but then he'll come back strong. So I have Kawasaki beating Hopkins. I don't believe it was a robbery at all. It was a close fight, but it wasn't a robbery. That was another fight where people just, your guy didn't win. I was going for Hopkins to win that fight, but I'm not biased. And I realized, look, Kawasaki won the fight. Do I believe Kawasaki will beat Andre Ward? No. He beat Roy Jones, though. He beat Roy Jones pretty bad. I was angry watching that fight. When Kawasaki fought Roy Jones, I thought Roy Jones had a chance. I was like, man, Roy Jones could do this. And Kawasaki embarrassed him. I was like, man, he just embarrassed them, man. Embarrassed them. Wine or liquor? I guess liquor, I guess. Like I mentioned, Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace and Bullet. I had Terramana. Terramana's not that. Terramana's good. It's cool. Terramana's cool. And what else I like to drink? What else? I drink. I don't drink beer as much anymore because there's too many calories in beer, and it is you got to drink too much to get a buzz, right? So I'll tend not to drink too much beer. I had Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer, a Broken Skull beer. That's pretty good, but you have to drink too many, and it is strong. Know what it is strong, but once again, the calories. I don't want to pack too many calories. I'm trying to keep my weight under control because I'm about 230, 233 right now, 232. I weighed myself today. I was about 232 pounds. So I'm up there in weight because I got my weight down earlier this year to 216, and then start eating pizza, start eating, and my metabolism isn't like what it used to be. I don't look that big, but I'm like 230. Sometimes I can get up like close to 240. But I think it's the guns, man. It's these muscles right here. They say muscles weigh more than fat, so I think that's what it is. I'm just packing too much muscles right there, man. Yeah, I like whiskey. Anything that gives me a buzz. If I could get a buzz, then I'm good. I don't like getting drunk. There's something I do not like getting drunk. If I'm dizzy and I'm drunk and I'm throwing up, shit face and all that, that's not good. I don't like getting drunk. So if you ever drink with me, I'm gonna drink just enough to get a buzz and I'm gonna be cool. If I start getting dizzy and all that, that means I messed up somewhere. I underestimated the drink. I need to, because that's what happens to me sometimes. I remember I got like 3 weeks ago, I got kind of messed up, and that's because I didn't know the drink was that strong. Sometimes you'll drink and then you have a drink and it doesn't feel like it's anything. Like this drink is nothing, man. This drink is weak, and you start drinking again because you're trying to get that buzz. The next thing you know, it hits you, and you're dizzy. You're like, oh shit, I fucked up. I realize when I'm fucked up, I'll say it to my mom, like, I'm fucked up. So I do not like getting drunk. I just like getting a buzz. I just like being cool, nice little buzz, chill. I like getting like that. I don't know how. I don't get how people can enjoy getting drunk, throwing up, and all that shit. It does not feel good. If you're dizzy, that's not good. That's not cool to me. I just like being. It's like a nice little buzz. But when I get more money, I'm gonna move on from drinking and start maybe smoking some more. Because I feel like I gotta have a vice. I gotta have a vice. I believe the key is to not do it every day, in moderation, and then you cool. So I want to move on to like smoking weed or maybe edibles or something like that, and just get a little high. That's all I want. It's a nice little high, not getting fucked up. You said no way you look like a heavyweight, a middleweight. No, I'm not a middleweight, man. I'm 230 pounds, and I think it's because I got big. My legs are big. I got big legs, right? If you ever see me standing up, I have my thighs are like this big. Talking about my thighs, they're like this big. So I got like, you know how Tyron Woodley looks? He got his big ass legs. That's how my legs are. When I used to play football, they had to give me larger pants to wear when I play football because I couldn't fit my legs into the pants. So I got huge thighs, but my calf muscles are skinny. They're like John Jones size calves. So I think that's where most of my weight is. He said, "Are you happy?" That's a question. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I could be happier. You know what? I'll say this: I'm content. I mean, not content. Content is satisfied. I'm good. I'll say that I'm good. I'm good. I got goals. I want to get to a next level. So that's how I see it. So I'm pretty happy. I'm very happy. Like Anderson Silva says, I'm happy, very happy, normal. You know, this is good fight. You know, I felt very happy. You know, the UFC treat me well. I'm fighting in Dubai today. Yeah, Anderson Silva's fighting tonight, I think. Yeah, I think he's fighting tonight in Dubai with Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather's fighting tonight in the exhibition fights. So I'll check. I'll tune in. I won't tune in for it, but I'll check up on it. No way in hell I'm buying that fight. Shit, fuck that. They're supposed to fight outside, but then there's a storm, a desert storm outside, so they couldn't do it. Yeah, what else? Y'all got I don't know what I'm yawning for. No. Do you think Hamza beats Marty now, or is he still too green? He's still too green right now. I seen that fight against Burns. Now he did beat Burns, but the expectations people put on Hamza, he didn't live up to the expectations that people put on him. So people are saying that he was just gonna run through Burns. Then after he run through Burns, he's gonna run through Usman. So these are the expectations people put on Hamza, that he's that good, that he's the best talent that I've ever seen. These are the expectations that people put on him. So when he fought Burns, he won. He was an 11th ranked fighter, and he did beat a number 2 ranked fighter, but he didn't live up to the expectations that people put on him. So, and he got knocked down like 2 or 3 times, and his punches look sloppy. Like, he just looked sloppy. And I'm thinking that may have to do with the weight cut. So maybe he was cut. He cuts a lot of weight. Hamza is big. People try to say that Kamaru USMAN is big. No, Hamza is big. Hamza is big for the weight because Hamza actually fought at middleweight. Usman never fought at middleweight. Hamza fought at middleweight, so he is really big. He's even the same size as a lot of light heavyweights. So when he was making that weight, that may have compromised him and weakened him. Because I've seen that before. I've seen that when Oscar De La Hoya fought Manny Pacquiao, how weak he looked. He didn't have the same speed that he used to have. He didn't have the same power and pizzazz in his punches that he used to have. So when you're making that weight, it just weakens you. But that's whose fault is that? It's Hamza's fault. You shouldn't be trying to force yourself to make weight at a lower weight class. Fight at middleweight. But they're gonna want him to fight at welterweight because their plan is for him to win a title, then move up to middleweight. But I'm not sure how much longer he can make that weight. Thank you, man. Love your channel. Wish you the best from Denmark. Yeah, I got to visit Denmark. I got to visit a lot of places. Where's my? I want to try to show. I got my passport right here. So I'm looking to travel. I'm looking to go to different countries and looking to head out to possibly, if Denmark's fun, I want to go to Denmark. I want to go to Japan. I want to go Where do I want to go the most? I want to go to South Korea. I just want to go everywhere. The Dominican Republic. I want to go to Cuba, not Cuba. Yeah, I might want to go to Cuba. I want to go everywhere. This is basically Miami. So let me know how it is in Denmark. How is it down there? Hope you achieve your goals. Have you ever got any job offers making beats? Yeah, I got some like freelance projects, like not nothing for any major artists, but for like a lot of underground artists, people up and coming, trying to get their name out there. They hit me up about beats, and I got paid to make beats for them. But it's not nothing life changing, nothing that's gonna take my life to the next level. So I'm trying to do things that will take my life to another level. But if somebody wants to pay me to make some beats, and then I'll do that. Yeah, Hamza is pretty tall for his division. Yeah, he's big. He's tall. He's a tall guy. But so is Max Holloway. He's pretty tall for his weight division. Some people are just tall. But let me crack my back. There you go. I broke my back. Yeah, Hamza, he's big. Hamza is big. And when he was fighting Burns, people expected him to just blow through Burns. And it didn't work out that way. So, Hamza like 50 G's, Dana, I fight Burns and it didn't work out, but I got the 50 G's, Dana, 50 G's. Hamza got such a non-threatening voice. His voice doesn't sound like he's a threat at all. I kill you, I smash you up really good. I smash you. Somebody like most of the guys who sound intimidating, who sound scary, they tend not to be the greatest fighters. But if you got a voice that's very high pitched, just imagine if somebody sounds like Elmo. They'll be the best fighter in the world. Like, Elmo, my name's Elmo. I'm about to fight Gilbert, and it's gonna be the best fight. Fighters who sound like that, they tend to be the scariest fighters. Mike Tyson, he has that high pitched voice. Anderson Silva, Hamzat, all the greatest fighters, they sound like they're a kid, basically. If you had to choose any country to live in, where would you go to live? I don't know, man. I don't know enough about these countries. I don't know. I want to go to Ghana. In Africa, I want to go to Ghana. To live, where a lot of people tend to go when they leave the country. It has to be nice weather, so I want nice weather. I want weather to be like how it is out here in California. So I want to go anywhere cold. I might go. Who knows? I might want to live in Australia, New Zealand. When I watch Israel Adesanya, when I see him walking around, it looks like a nice place in New Zealand. So I may want to live there. I might want to live in New Zealand if I had the chance. Look, I got this hat on. Look like I should be out there. Yeah, he fought that weight wrestling, but as an MMA fighter, he didn't fight that weight. Because look at Volkanovski. Volk weighed like over 200 pounds, and he's fighting like at 140. Yeah, what was it, 145? So Volkanovski weighed like over 200 pounds, and he's fighting at 145, I think. So it's all about like what weight you fought at when you're an MMA fighter. Hamza, when you're fighting in that middleweight and you're knocking people out at middleweight, you're a middleweight. Yeah, Mike Tyson and DC were strange, shorter than 6 feet and fighting heavyweights. Yeah, height is not that big a deal. It's more about your bulk. If you ever seen Mike Tyson in person and DC as well, they're like this wide. They're about as wide as this screen right now. See, I'm this wide. I'm a pretty wide guy, wide. Well, I'm pretty wide, my shoulders. But you see Mike Tyson, he's like this wide. And their neck is like this thick. They got thick necks. Yeah, your beat making and remixes are insane, by the way. Can't get enough of them. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm going to try to crank out more beats, but I'm trying to focus more on my. I started a staffing company called AMO Staffing, and I'm trying to get that up and running right now. I'm working on the capital, getting some money right now, and it looks like I'm about to get this money to pay my staff for this company right now. It's looking like I'm about to get this money. So I'm apply for a business loan and a grant. I'd rather get this grant so I don't have to pay it back. But if I get the business loan, that's good too. I just got to pay the business loan back. So because my credit is very good, I got 800. I got an 800 credit score. So they're looking at that credit score like, okay, you're reliable, you're responsible. We can do things with you, Maurice, with that 800 credit score. So we'll see, man. I just got to get this capital. So I got the website going right now. I'm doing my research on the staff. I'm trying to right now. I'm working on the system right now. I'm trying to build the system. I'm trying to get the system the way I want it, because I just got to get the system the right way. And I'm not an IT expert. I did study IT, but I'm going to get the right people around me who know a lot about IT. So if I get the right capital, I'm going to get the right people, and I can pay them, and they're going to do the job the way, I coached them to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to making these remixes, but I want to make sure this business is up and running so I can make some money, some real money. What's good, Maurice? Thanks for keeping the jams coming. Never miss a beat. Thanks, man. More remixes are going to come. Just gotta take care of some things, and I'll start cranking out some more remixes. Hopefully one day I can have a studio. I can have a studio and get out this 1-bedroom apartment, and that's why I'm trying to focus on my business. Yeah, Fedor is like 5'11". Yeah, Fedor is not that tall. You got the Ngannous who are like 6'4", 6'3", or something like that. You have the Overeems who are pretty tall. Even Stipe's pretty tall. Stipe's like 6'3". John Jones is like 6'4". He's a heavyweight now. So they got a lot of tall people, and then you got the short people. I'm not saying 5'11" is short, because I'm 6 feet tall. So I don't want to call myself short. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. All right, what's next? You got Prime GSP versus Prime Khabib. Woo, that's tough. Man. Let's compare them, right? Who has the better wrestling? On paper, Khabib has better wrestling, but we've seen what GSP does against fighters who on paper have better wrestling. He out-wrestled a lot of NCAA champions, although GSP was never a wrestler in college. Because, in MMA is different. So Khabib never was an NCAA wrestling champion either. So he's really good at wrestling too in MMA. So I have to give the edge to Khabib when it comes to wrestling. When it comes to stand-up, that's where I have to give the edge to GSP. Or I'll not say the edge, but I'll just give him the advantage in the stand-up game. GSP is way better at stand-up. Now, let's take that into consideration. Khabib will get the best of somebody in the stand-up because he has a takedown threat. They're looking for the takedown threat. But GSP, I feel like he'll be able to defend the takedown because he's good at wrestling too. So I don't think Khabib's wrestling will be as much of a threat. So then the fight will end up standing, and that's why I feel like GSP will have the advantage. So I will have to pick Prime versus Prime, GSP to beat Khabib in his prime. And I believe it'll be stand-up. It'll be the stand-up portion of it. So that's my prediction. Wicked Viking. There's my prediction right there. What's up? What's up, David Corey? What crop? What's good? What's good? Just doing this live, man. Talking about this Kamaru USMAN injury and how Leon Edwards is cursed. Leon Edwards is cursed. What's going on? Who put the curse on Leon Edwards? What's that rapper who always put the curse on people? What's his name? Y'all know that rapper who he put the curse on Kevin Durant? What's his name? I forgot his name. He always puts the curse on people. And I think he put the curse on Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards must have said something to him, and he cursed Leon Edwards. I am putting you on the same artistic level as Moha, who's making the MMA cartoons. I really have no idea why he's getting millions of views. Why you don't? Well, he's getting millions of views because he's able to crank them out quicker. he has a system where he could just pump them out. With my remixes, I can't get my remixes out that fast. I try to, but if it doesn't sound right, and I just can't get it out that fast. He's able to get his stuff out quick. So when something's trending, he's able to pump them out. That's something I have trouble doing. And I tried to do that. If you guys were around like in 2017, 2018, I was kind of doing that, right? I was getting remixes out. Like I was putting out like 3 or 4 remixes a week, but I got burnt out. Man. It was burning me out because I had to put remixes out. Then I went to work. I was working as a delivery driver. So I was putting out remixes. I'll go to work. I'll take the bus to work, come back home, I'll try to work on a remix, put it out another remix. And I got burnt out. That's why you don't see that many anymore. And then my page, I feel like my page got shadow banned too. So I just wasn't able to crank. I just can't crank them out as quickly as he does. So I feel like that's the reason why. Because I've been out for a long time. I've been making remixes since 2012. And some people are saying my remixes, I got to switch it up. Maybe I got to change some things. I don't know. I'll see. I'm just trying to figure out how I could change it. Maybe change the editing, do some crazier edits. But then that's going to make it longer. It's going to take longer for me to make it if I got to do all that. But thanks. Hey, why don't you remix Janet DeRoba last Octagon interview? Yeah, I just got to see, man. I'm just busy. I'm busy. I'm going to be honest. I'm just busy working on trying to start this business. I got to work. It's just, I got to find the time to do this stuff. I'm busy. Crack my back. Man, my back feels weird. But yeah, I'm just so much stuff I got to do. And I'll see. And then I got to figure out if it's worth it. And the thing is, when I make remixes, right, I make the beats myself. So I'm not using nobody else's beats. So it's a long process, man. I got to make it catchy. Then I got to make a beat that sounds right to it. Then I got to add all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, Little B is the one that, yeah, he's the one that's cursing people. Little B has cursed Leon Edwards. I thought Little B has cursed Leon Edwards. He put the curse on him. Let me look up what the curse is called exactly. Little B curse. Yeah, that's who he cursed. He cursed Harden. What's the curse called though? Yeah, Lil B and the Base God have been handing out NBA blessed curses. Yeah, he cursed Leon Edwards, man. Something's going on with Leon Edwards. Every time Leon Edwards gets some momentum, something else happens. It fucks it up. I can't wait to see Nate Diaz's last fight. What do you think makes sense for him? What makes sense for him is he should have had that. His last fight should have been against Tony Ferguson. They put Tony Ferguson against Chandler. So what they're gonna do? They're looking to get as much value from Nate Diaz as possible for his last fight, but at the same time, devalue him. So they're gonna put him against somebody they believe will beat him. So that's why they want him to fight Hamza, because Hamza is their prospect. This is their new star they're trying to pump up. So they want to put him against Nate Diaz and beat him, devalue Nate Diaz, and then boost up Hamza. So that's how they work. Because they're not going to let a fighter leave the organization on a positive note. You said, why don't you read me? David, I don't know what that means. But yeah, you said, why don't you read me? Yeah, the Leon Edwards is clearly cursed. He's cursed. And it's just something, it's always something. Because y'all remember when Leon Edwards, he was supposed to fight Tyron Woodley, and if he beat in March 2020, and if he defeated Tyron Woodley, he would have had a title shot against Usman, but then the coronavirus happened. The coronavirus happened, and that canceled that fight. So that's the start of all this bad luck. And I actually believe, no, the bad luck actually happened with Jorge Masvidal, the three-piece in the soda, right? So he got three-pieced, and then everybody's making fun of him for getting three-pieced by Jorge. Then he gets a fight against Tyron Woodley, and if he beats Tyron, he gets a title shot against Usman. The pandemic happens, and that cancels that fight. So then he's dealing with all this bad luck, right? So we got the lockdown in America, and they got the lockdown in the UK. His gym is closed. So the UFC started offering him certain fights on short notice. Now, I think they did offer him a Kamaru USMAN fight on short notice, and he declined it because I guess he was saying his gym was closed. He couldn't properly train for it. So the UFC was doing stuff like that, sketchy things the UFC was doing, because the UFC has to offer you fights. And if you turn them down, hey, you turn them down, but they have to offer you a fight. So then they matched him up with Hamza 3 times. They tried to make that fight happen 3 times. The first time Leon Edwards caught COVID. They postponed it to January. Hamza caught COVID, postponed it to March. Hamza got COVID again, canceled the fight. Then he fights Bilal Muhammad, and he fights that fight. I poked him. Fights a no contest. More bad luck. Then he's scheduled to fight Nate Diaz, and I think he was scheduled to fight him in May. The fight gets postponed because Nate Diaz gets injured, and it gets postponed to July. So then he's fighting Nate Diaz, and he looks great in the fight. He looks great. He's dominating him. He's tripping him up and down. He's doing all this stuff, right? And then Nate Diaz catches him at the end with that punch, that haymaker, or that slap, and then that right. Dazes him up. And now people are only talking about that punch that Nate Diaz landed. So more bad luck. That little beat curse is still on Leon Edwards. Then he gets a fight against Jorge Masvidal in December. So that's the fight that was scheduled. But then Jorge pulls out the fight. He pulls out the fight. So Leon let me tell you how many fights Leon had scheduled in 2021. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had 6 fights scheduled in 2021, and only 2 of them happened. You can't tell me this guy is not cursed. This guy is cursed. And the thing is, when fighters pull out from fighting Leon Edwards, they blame Leon Edwards, right? When Jorge pulled out of the fight against Leon Edwards, they made it seem like Leon Edwards was at fault because Hamza called out Leon Edwards on Twitter, but that's what Hamza does to everybody. But the UFC didn't offer Leon Edwards that fight. Hamza just called him out. Put me in there, guys. Put me in there against Leon Edwards. I will fight him. I will smash him. Leon Edwards said, I want to spend time with my family. I'm not taking any more of these fights. But people are saying, well, you're inactive. Why do you want to spend time with your family? Well, you had a training camp. He had a training camp. And training camps take a lot of your time, right? So imagine having these training camps and the fights are not coming together. Because the fight is only for 25 minutes. The training camp, that's where you spend most of your time. So that's where all the wear and tear happens. So just keep that in mind when y'all judging Leon Edwards for certain decisions that he's making. Because it's not all his fault. You said Leon would dismantle Woodley. Yeah, we know that now in hindsight, but I believe that too. After when the fight was first scheduled in 2020, I believe he would have easily defeated Woodley and he would got a title shot, but the pandemic happened. Big fan from Ireland. Listen to your Nate Diaz. I'm not surprised remix every time I get drunk. All the best to you. Thank you, ex-cop. I'm not surprised, mother. Dun 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 dun. And it's crazy with that remix. I'm not surprised remix, ex-cop. The beat was going to be different. It had a different beat on there. And I was about to upload the video, but then I didn't quite like it, so I changed it at the last second. Yeah, it's the beat y'all hear today. It's going to be a beat with more horns and stuff like that, but I was like, it's not tapping into Nate's personality as much. Yeah, Mr. Bullion Nor. Hey man, love your music remixes. Always a good laugh with a catchy beat. Yeah, thank you, man. That's the intentions. They make good beats with catchy hooks. Catchy hooks. Gotta make it catchy. That's the key. I'm not surprised, motherfucker, 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 motherfucker. And I make the Steven Seagal remixes, the latest ones I put out. Cause the latest one you heard, version 2, was the first one I made, the one with more of a melodic beat to it. But I feel like I needed something more upbeat. So the first one y'all heard is the one I made afterwards. Then I decided to upload that other one too. All right, you know what? I spend all the time making this one. I'm going to upload that one as well. So that's why you got 2 versions. Who went between Ferguson and Dan Hooker? Man, I don't know. The way Ferguson's been looking lately, I got Ferguson winning that fight. I feel like every fighter who's been on a losing streak like Tony Ferguson, they always have one more good one in them. And I feel like Ferguson has one more good one. Yeah, that tune was very good. X-Cop. Yeah, thank you. Southern Gotti. Support to the, yeah. Supporting in the background. Smash the like buttons already. Yeah, smash that like, man. Smash the like buttons, man. Smash the like buttons. Like this video. Like this video. If y'all want to see me do more lives, man, y'all gotta like. I think it helps. You know, I think likes help. It's engagement. So it helps with the algorithm. You know how the YouTube is now, these algorithms and all this shit. So you know, like. Just keep liking. Do you know the battle rap guy Big Cheese who makes similar videos to yours? Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I gotta check him out. There's a guy who's funny who does commentary, right? He does those. Have you seen those videos? This guy, like, it'll be fights between like it'll be like a man, like a big, like an obese man fighting a woman. It'll be these freak show MMA fights, right? Or it'll be like a midget fighting an old man. And this guy does funny commentary for it. And that's one of my favorite channels. So I gotta look it up. I gotta see it, but yeah, I should check that out. Yeah, fake low and come high. Yeah, Steven Seagal. You know, go in there, gauge the movements, feel the air, lick your finger, feel the wind. You know, see if he fake low, go high, confuse him, get him frustrated, come in there and throw the kick. Throw the kick. You know, you gotta feel the air coming in. Listen to him. Listen, Anderson. Listen, Michael Chandler. Listen to the kick. And then when the kick come through, you'll realize that you listened. So when it comes to Steven Seagal, you gotta feel it. When I was under siege, when I was shooting my first film, I felt the water. I felt it. Steven Seagal, man. He said, I'm gonna like so much, I'm gonna get a rash. You're gonna like so like it, like. Create all these YouTube channels, all these different accounts, and just keep liking my videos. Like. Hello, Mars. The first one I ever watched was the remix of Mike Perry saying, "Everybody want to see me fight." Yeah, that one got pretty big. Yeah, that one got pretty big. Yeah, man, that's a classic right there. Yeah, Mike Perry was kind of reaching out. He wanted me to make some more remixes. And I made a lot of classic Mike Perry remixes because Mike Perry sounds like he's rapping when he talks. So those Mike Perry ones are classic. You know, if Mike Perry gets active again and he starts saying some crazy stuff, I'm gonna crank out some more Mike Perry remixes. Definitely. Islam or Charles? I got Charles Oliveira beating Islam. I feel like he's just more well-rounded. The stand-up is dangerous, and he already got a ground game. They both good on the ground, but I feel like Charles Oliveira stand-up is a difference maker. Yeah, the Steven Seagal, get him frustrated, look at him, sense his movements. Look how his eyebrows are moving. You see the eyebrows, you see the hairs moving. Sway yourself with the winds of the eyebrows. Look how he's looking at you. Get him frustrated. Don't give him any of the same movements. Look how he's breathing. Look at the breath. Look at the breath movements. Look how his nose is flaring. Throw the kick after that. Steve Seagal, you full of it. I think Steve Seagal was good, but I'm like, man, you're ridiculous with that on that thing. Yeah, maybe Steven Seagal needs to train Leon Edwards. That's the key. Leon Edwards, you're cursed. But if you go with me, you train with me, Steven Seagal, things will improve. Definitely. Yeah, because Steven Seagal sounds like Donald Trump when he talks, Big, everything's big. I have the best front kick in the game. The best front kick, the best back kick. Everything is perfect. Bigly. I was thinking about doing that. You know what? I should stream UFC 4. No. UFC, what? UFC 4? You talking about the video game or the event coming up? I streamed the I think UFC 263 when Hamza fought Gilbert Burns. I streamed that, but shit costs $100. If y'all gonna help me do it, if y'all gonna help like donate some money, I'll stream. But that shit costs $100. I tested it out. I did it, and I don't think it was. I didn't get a return on my $100, but I did enjoy the fight. So if y'all can, support. But follow this page, Mohouse Media. Follow Mohouse Media. That's my third YouTube page, and I'm streaming on that page as well. Also, the video game. The video game, yeah, okay. I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it. UFC 4. Let me look it up. Let me look up UFC 4. How much does it cost? If y'all want to watch it, I'll stream it on my YouTube page, Mohouse Media. So that's the latest one that came out, huh? On UFC 4. Oh, this one right here. UFC 4. That's not bad. $27. I might get that. That's when Jorge was on top of the world. So now who's gonna be on the next cover? Who's gonna be on the next UFC game? Imagine putting Kobe on there with his tooth missing. That'd be fucked up. Oh yeah, that Let's Wrestle. Doom, doom. Yeah, I love that beat, man. That Let's Wrestle beat. Y'all remember this song? Got the talking about Leon Edwards, right? Speaking of Leon Edwards. Remember this song? Winning. I deserve a top shot. Top shot. Top shot. It kind of sounds like you're saying towel shot. I deserve a towel shot. Like you're gonna smack with a towel or something? Towel shot. I deserve a towel shot. Pop, pop. Oh, you think it'll be Izzy solo cover for the next one? Yeah, man. I feel like it'll be cool though. I will put Kobe Covington on there with his tooth missing. No tooth. But who else? Who had a great year? If Hamza wins, they might put him on there. What's your background, bro? Are you a producer? Yeah, I've just been making beats for the longest since I was 19. I'm 38 right now, and I haven't really got a lucrative career out of it. I turned it into something with this YouTube page, but no, I haven't really sold enough beats to make a crazy living off of. I haven't really tapped into the music industry like that. I would like to capitalize off. I would like to make more money off these remixes, but it's just it's a couple of bumps in the road right now when it comes to these videos. Now YouTube's with their is getting more difficult, like with the cursing and all that. Even putting Nate Diaz in there saying, "Nah, fuck that." your video kind of get hit because they don't like cursing. It's too corporate right now. But yeah, I want to see if I could capitalize on it. And I'm trying to figure out a way. But that's why I started my business, because at the end of the day, I can't rely on YouTube. I'm happy that I have built the audience, so I can promote my businesses on here. So I want to keep cranking out remixes because this is great. I have a great audience, man. I could promote my business. I could promote products on here. So I want to keep cranking out the remixes. Do you tune the fighters' voices, or do I change them up? Sometimes I'll add this thing called a Neptune flanger. I'll add that on there to make them sound like if John Jones is singing. There's this thing on there that I can make his voice go higher. So it'd be like, you deserve. His voice would go higher. So it's just this thing they got on there that does it. Yeah, I'm 38 years old. I'm gonna be 39 this year. So I'm close to 40. I'm close to 40 years old. I don't know if you see that gray hair. I got some gray hair right. Oh, I forgot camera's the opposite. So I got gray hair right there. So the gray hair is coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna be 39 pretty soon. But I feel good. I feel good, man. I'm eating good. I drink a lot of water. You know, I know I said earlier I do drink. Like I'll drink my so I'll drink some whiskey and things like that. But I make sure to exercise. I'll go hiking and I run the hills. So I run. I'll drink water. I try to cut back on the carbs. And I just stay healthy. You know, stay healthy, stay active. And I'm gonna try to get in shape to the point where I can run I'm gonna try to get my 40 time, because when I was in high school I ran a 4.540. I'm like Al Bundy. I always brag about my 40 time. I ran a 4.540 in high school. So I'm gonna try to get close to that again. I'm trying to get to at least a 4.7 or 4.6. I believe I could get there again, but I just got to get my weight down. So I'm trying to get down to I'm 230 right now, 233. I'm trying to get down to 210. But let me see, because I believe I got a lot of leg muscles. And have you watched the video of that guy on Joe Rogan? What's that guy? The knee guy, the knee over toes guy, right? So he said if you walk backwards, it's good on your knees. So lately, when I've been going hiking, I walk backwards up the hill. So I always walk backwards up a hill to help on my knees. But it's also good for your quads. So my legs, man, my legs have been growing bigger and bigger since I've been walking up backwards up the hill. Oh my God. So yeah, bro, I feel like completely. I produced since I was 17. I'm 31 now, and I feel that, bro. Yeah. The music industry. The issue with the music industry is you can't make the beats you want to make. You can't really get experimental. You got to be independent. You got to be an independent artist. And my experience with making beats for artists. So when I first started in 2003, this when Kanye West was blowing up. Kanye West was blowing up during this time, right? So everybody want those type of beats that are sped up, those sped up soul sample beats. They always wanted that, and I didn't quite know how to do that well. I was just doing like all these experimental beats. I didn't really know. They're good beats, but I didn't really know how. I wasn't fundamental with the beats. But now, like when making beats now, people want trap beats. They want 808s. This is something they want. So it's always whatever's in style right now. That's what they're gonna want. So you can't really approach artists with some crazy sounding beat because they're not gonna want that. They want the beats that's in style right now. And sometimes I don't want to do that. I want to make like the beats I want to make. But that's if you're in the industry, if you're in the business, you gotta work. You gotta make what's in style right now. What's hot. So that's my issue with it. Well, let me drink this water. He said, "Black don't crack." Yeah, apparently black don't crack, man. Yeah. You know, put lotion on. You got like Bill Burr said, you gotta put that lotion. Black people, you putting that lotion on our face. We put so much lotion on our face. You're always putting that lotion on, so it helps with the wrinkles. So I got a couple of lines in my eye right there. A lack of sleep. Yeah, just go out there and work out outside, man. Go hit the go find a hill, walk backwards up the hill. And I don't run every day because I try to preserve my knees. I don't want my knees going out, shit. Yeah, those chipmunk beats that Kanye used to do. Yeah, he used to make those chipmunk beats. Yeah, those some cool beats back in the day. Who I like now? Like what producer I like now? I gotta look up. I gotta find out who the new producers are. I heard that new Lupe Fiasco song. Y'all heard that new Lupe Fiasco? Auto Bottle. I think it's called Auto Bottle or something. Lupe Fiasco is one of my favorite rappers. Yeah, this song right here from Lupe Fiasco. This song right here is hard. This song, especially the second verse. It's not that deep of a song, but his wordplay is very good, and his flow is very good on the song. I feel like one of those type of simple, fun songs that he'll put out. But yeah, that's his new song. He got a new album coming out in June. So yeah, it's called Drill Music in Zion. I heard Kendrick Lamar's album, and I liked it. I liked about 8 songs. I'll say I liked about 9 songs out of there. I like 9 out of the 18 songs I liked. So half of the album I liked. So if I were, so I might, so it's probably like a 6 out of 10. I'll say 5 out of 10, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'm 40 and I never used lotion until I heard Bill Burr. Yeah, you gotta use lotion because especially if you're from Vegas. Oh, it's like somebody's coming. I'm from Vegas, right? And if you live in Vegas, you take a shower in Vegas, that water, that hard water that's in Vegas, you're gonna get ashy. So you have to use lotion. So I got my lotion. Where's my lotion at? Yeah, I got my lotion right here with cocoa shea suave. No, it's sometimes I'm thinking like I should come out with my own. If I want to be an entrepreneur, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I should come out with my own lotion. I need to come out with my own lotion. Like I watch Master P's videos. Master P, he's always come out with his own product. We got to come out with our own product, man. I got my rap snacks. I got my noodles and my own cereal, man. We got to, as black people, we got to come out with our own product. That's why I'm coming out with my own lotion, coming out, my own Master P lotion. Make it go, make it go smooth. Make it go smooth. That's what I feel like we gotta do. We gotta come out with our own product. Master P always sound like he crying when he talks. As people, we gotta start tapping into business. That's when I'm coming out with my own lotion. This lotion is really gonna tap into the streets of New Orleans, and we're gonna really make it work. So I got my own product. I got cereal coming out. I got noodles. I got rap snacks. I got my own drink from the islands. I got all that stuff. And after that, I'm about to come out with my own MMA league. So I'll ask people. I ask all these five. I came out with my own agency. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, that's a Master P. You have me laughing, but he inspires me. That's why I came out with my own. I came out with my own staffing company, Amo Staffing. Look at the website. Look at the website. That's my staffing company right there. Amo Staff. I got the website right there. See, I got my own staffing company. Look, the logo right there. I created my own logo. I got it going right there. Y'all see that? IT staffing. I've been studying staff IT for the last 8 months. So let's check that out. Yeah, Lupe is a different animal. He had mad. Yeah, Lupe he's underrated, and I tell people about that when it comes to rap, the rap, not rap, but just the music industry. Period. It's not necessarily, if you're the best rapper or the best singer, that doesn't mean you're going to be a star in the music industry. It's about more than that. You got to have a certain look. You got to wear certain clothes. It's all about your style. That's what it's about. So just because you're a great rapper, that doesn't mean you're going to be the biggest rapper. Because there's a lot of great rappers out there. They didn't talk about the right stuff. You gotta use shock value. That's how 6ix9ine got big. Yeah, Young Thug. Yeah, they got him, man. They got him. See, if I was a rapper, I'll stay away from all that stuff. But they come from the streets. You know, they can't leave the streets behind. But your life is over. Your life is over, Young Thug. You know, they're gonna call him Young Butt in jail. They're gonna do something unless he makes friends with somebody. But they're gonna get up on that Young Thug in prison. Yeah, I should come out with my own lotion. I got my own lotion brand coming out. I gotta find a factory that can manufacture it to my liking. You know, that's how we do in the South. You know, as athletes, we gotta take control of our money, our lives, and all that. Yeah, Master Maurice, Master Mo. So Master P, Master Mo. Master Mo, man, we gotta take care of that stuff. Yeah, why isn't there a program that help YouTubers like you? Your beats are creative, complex, catchy. Are you hitting those likes and donating? The only thing we can do. Yeah, I just think I'm just not taking advantage of the algorithm, right? So let's say something happens, right? Something that's trendy that happens. Like tonight, I think Holly Holm is fighting tonight. Yeah, Saturday. Let's say she says something crazy that goes viral. I have to crank out that remix because this fight's gonna happen like tonight. I gotta crank out that remix by tomorrow morning to really take advantage of the algorithm. And that's difficult, man. That's difficult. Especially I gotta download the video. I gotta cut it into pieces. I gotta figure out how I want the beat the sample to sound. I gotta make the beat from scratch. Then after completing the song, I gotta edit a video to it as well. So it's a process, man. And I gotta do all that by the next morning. See, that guy who makes the animations, Mohad Foodilot, he has a system in place where he could crank that stuff out real quick. He could do that stuff real fast. The way my system is, I can't. It's difficult for me to crank them out. The only way I could do it real fast is if I just put some generic beats on there. And I know you're not gonna like no generic beats. So some people, I heard people tell me like, Maurice, you just put some regular beats on there. Who cares? Just throw out some regular beat and put them out there. You know, then people will like it. But I don't know. I gotta make the beat a certain way. But I don't know. Sometimes people don't appreciate it. Like I put that latest Steven Seagal remix out, and it's not really hitting, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I got it out there for people who do enjoy it. For the people who do appreciate it, it's good for them. Yep, preach all facts, man. Preach all facts, definitely. Mo, you killing it your way. On beats forever, yeah. If y'all go on my second YouTube page, I got another YouTube page, Mo Spears Music, right? And that page got big because I was making remixes of Kwame Brown. On my second YouTube page, Mo Spears Music, I made remixes, Kwame Brown remixes. And this guy, Self Talk, shared my remix. And then all of a sudden, the page blew up. It's not like super big. It's like only 3,000 subscribers, but those 3,000 people watch all my videos. I get more hits on those videos on that page than this one. This page has close to 30,000 subscribers, and I average like 2,000 views per video. That page has 3,000 subscribers, and each video averages about the same, 2,000 videos. So they're more devoted, I guess. But yeah, you should check that one out too. Subscribe to that page. You want to hear pop culture remixes. Yeah, very discouraging when your videos don't do the numbers they should hit the numbers. You know, some people tell me it's not about the numbers, Maurice. It's about the art. It's about the art. which I do agree is definitely about the art. But at this point in my life, I need to. I need to. I'm trying to bring some type of money in right now. So if I get some views, man, if I was getting like what's it that do? Muhad's numbers or whoever, man, whoever, all these other MMA pages. If I could get those numbers, well, right now I'm trying to. I think I might create a Patreon page. I'm trying to figure out like if I can make some type of unique content for y'all that y'all willing to pay like maybe $2 a month for. I'm gonna create certain tiers. So I'm brainstorming. I'm brainstorming that right now. So I might do something. Like I'll show you how I make the remixes, or I'll make some like longer remixes, or just I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because I tried the Patreon before and I couldn't really get nobody to buy into it. So I'm trying to figure out something that will be cool, something that will make it worth paying, like $2 a month for, $5 a month, and that'll help out. That'll help influence me to make more remixes. Yeah, it's really a long process, man. I appreciate that type of dedication. Yeah, man, it's a process. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I get tired at the end. Then you got to put the thumbnail up. I gotta make the thumbnail. Then I'm trying to sell the ringtones as well. So there's a lot of work. We got Glover or Jury. Ooh, I got Glover. Glover's gonna win that fight. He's gonna win again. Then he's gonna fight Jan Blachowicz, and I got Jan beating him in the rematch. For me, the video where you talk about your process of making mixes and talking about is pure gold, very inspiring. Oh yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, that process is a tricky process. Not tricky process, but it's a long process. So this is what I do. I download the video off YouTube downloader. Then I put it in my editing program. I edit the parts that I want to use. Download, then I export the audio part, put it into this program called Audio Audition. No, Adobe Audition. Then I clean it up, right? So if there's any crowd noise in the background, I try to clean it up. An example is that beat where Hamza's corner is yelling at him. Y'all know that video I did when Hamza's corner is yelling at him? There's a lot of crowd noise in the back, and there's somebody whistling in the back. Somebody made a comment about why you got that whistle noise in there. I was trying to take that noise out. So I put it in Adobe Audition, take all that noise out, clean it up. Then I put it into this program called Recycle. So I could cut all the samples into pieces how I want to use them. So then after that, then I can start making the remix. So that's the process I got to go through just to start the remix. So y'all can see what the process is. It's always about the numbers. Yeah, when it comes to business, it's about the numbers. That's the thing. Like with some people who don't sell as much, like artists, right? Some certain artists, they don't sell that much, but they make money during the tour. They make their tour money. That's how they make a living, by touring. So I got to find another way. I got to find my way of touring to make money from this. Because I'm not really making any money from these remixes. I'll be lucky if I make 150 bucks. I'll be lucky if I make $100 a month from these remixes. There'll be times I'll make $100 for like every 2 months. There's one point, like I guess like last year, I didn't make any money for like 3 months because you don't get paid from YouTube unless you make at least $100. If you accumulate $100, you'll get paid. I definitely see you training or helping producers to show them different worlds in the future, maybe. Or yeah, man. But there's a lot of talented producers out there. But my goal is I want to conduct an orchestra. That's what I want to do. Be a conductor. Dun, 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 dun. Then everybody's playing horns over here. They're playing the violins over there. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. I want to conduct the orchestra. See, I'm on some other shit. The new producer community is kind of weird. Yeah, I think the issue with producing now, we do all this stuff with computers. And in a way, it's easier now. And I feel like a lot, especially a lot of old school people who actually play instruments, they're playing guitar, they know how to play, read music, play the piano. They kind of look down on people like that. They even look down on me when they're like, "You just using a computer to make your remixes." So it's all about like different generations. You know, they got to appreciate the other generations, I guess. Yeah, appreciate your transparency. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you, Captain Uncle. Yeah, I can relate to the process. It takes me forever to make videos and it's discouraging. Only get 200 views. Yeah, it can be, man. Especially you put all the time in, and you're like, man. But you got to think long term. Like, oh, okay, one of these videos are going to blow up. And that's how I did when I first started making remixes. I guess it depends on my expectations, right? When I first hit like 1,000 views, I was like, wow, I got 1,000 hits, and then you want to keep beating that. You want to get higher and higher and higher. So I kind of started getting that way. I started getting higher. My numbers are growing, and also think it depends on the fighters that I remix. If I remix Conor McGregor, I'm gonna get numbers because he's popular. If I remix Khabib, I'm going to get numbers because he's popular. So sometimes I feel like with my remixes, people will like the remix depending on if that guy is a fighter that they like. So it's like I like your remixes, but I like when you remix my favorite fighter. That's why I feel like what happens because when I was doing the Conor McGregor ones, I was getting good numbers. But now I feel like I got shadow banned. You know, I may have who knows I may have said something people don't like. Um, oh yeah, the music industry. There's like not money in the music industry. You got to find unique ways to make money. Create an NFT or something, an NFT thing, or you got to tour. That's how you really got to make money. People aren't buying music no more, and especially when it comes to beats. The value of beats are so low right now. People don't want to pay anything for beats. Everybody when they ask me for beats, they want beats for free. If I say, hey, can you pay like $50 for this beat? They're like they won't respond back. They're not trying to pay nothing for a beat. They want free beats. So when I started experiencing that, I'm like, man, I don't know if it's worth it like that no more. So I got to find creative ways to like get myself out there and make beats and make money from my stuff. That's why I create this business, to make money from my business and then do this as a hobby. Which one of your remixes is your favorite? Um, I think one of my favorites. There's one that I keep forgetting about. The Connor's Connor one with Yoel Romero. Connor's Connor. That's my favorite remix right there. One of my favorite. And this is another one I always forget about, but I got a lot of favorites. Yeah, I do book reviews. I can easily review the most popular books, but I have to review what I like. Yeah, man, Uptown Horror reviews. Oh, okay. What books can I read recently. I read what books I read recently. E Myth. I don't know if you just review horror books, but I read that E Myth book. I read the Surrounded by Idiots book, Rich Poor, Rich Dad Poor Dad book. Um, what's that? What other book I read? Economics, some book on economics. I forgot what's called. Shit. But yeah, I got a lot of books. Oops, dropped my headphones. Oh shit. You said our NFT's dead? Maybe. I guess I don't know. I know the cryptocurrency, a lot of that stuff crashed. The cryptocurrency game crashed. I invested $500 in Cardano stock, right? And shit, it went up when I first invested in it, right? It shot up to I put $500 in there, and it shot up to like $1,700 really fast, and I just kept it in there. Now I could have cashed out on it, but I just kept it in there because I want more than that. But now it's like way lower than that. I'm just gonna keep it in there. Maybe it'll shoot back up. So we'll see. Yeah, Conor McGregor stuff. Conor McGregor's fan base is crazy. Now it's Hamzat's fan base. They took over. They're more polarizing right now. Yeah, people are so cheap that piss me off. Yeah, people don't want to pay for anything. People want to, they'll figure out a way not to pay for something. So you got to really create a business around the need. That's why I created this staffing company because that's why I created the staffing company because the people who will pay me are other businesses. I don't have to get paid from regular people. Even the people I staff, like when I want to get IT people, help them find jobs. This service will be free to people who are looking for IT jobs. The people who are paying me will be the business. That's why like this is going to be a good move for me right here, business wise. So I don't want to sell no shirts. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I'm gonna get, and then I want to go into government contracting. That's my goal. I'm gonna get a huge government contract. So I'm after that. Trust me, they don't want to pay even if you are skilled. They ain't trying to pay for nothing. Yeah, they want to figure out a way not to pay for anything. Even for a website, to create a website, all this stuff is the value has been going down, man. It's hard. Yeah, I like that Jackass remix. Dun, 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 dun. Surrounded by idiots. Yeah, check out that book. It's very good. I've been stacking bullions for the last 5 years. Helped me a lot, save my wealth. Oh, I gotta check that out. What's that? Bullions? Bullion? I haven't heard of that. Is that you on your profile pic? Yeah, that's me. That was me when I was younger. So I'm older now. I still have that same profile pic. I think that was like that profile pic's like 10 years old. Yeah, that's me. So I got a beard now. I got a cowboy hat on, ready to go hit the south. The business is I'm about to launch this. It hasn't been up and running yet, but I'm trying to get the capital up right now. I should be able to get a loan. I'm looking to get a business, apply for business loan. Should be able to get this business loan and a grant. And I'm about to hire a staff of people. Like I said earlier, I'm not an expert on IT. I'm not an IT expert, but I don't need to be. I just got to hire the right people who are very good with IT around me. And right now I'm working on the system right now. So I'm just got to work on the system and hire the right people around me, and they're going to do the work. So that's how I want to run it. So yeah, I'm going to hire a staff, and these people are going to get paid. This is not a charity business. This is an actual business where you're going to get paid money. That's why I got to get the capital up right now, and it's gonna make money. So if you're into IT, if you're an IT person, if you're looking for a job in IT, just keep in contact with me. Keep in contact with me. I could find you the jobs. I can find you these IT jobs. That's what we do at this business at AMO Staffing. Oh yeah, bullion is precious metals. Oh man, hit me up about that. Is that something that's still lucrative? If that's something still lucrative, hit me up, man. Email me. I ask people to email me. If email me about anything, man. I'm gonna put my email right here. Hit me up. Mojave's. All right, so this is my email, Mr. Bullion Noor. See, hit me up if you're an IT guy, or if you know anything. If you're in a staffing company, like if you know about staffing, and if you could give me some advice on staffing, hit me up on this email right here. Yeah, talk to me if you could give me some advice on staffing. Okay, and if you know and hit me up about like silver and gold and I don't know if I'm saying the right bullion. Hit me up on my email about that stuff. Yeah, this now I'm willing to learn about all that stuff. All right. Yeah, he says precious metals. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people dealing. Yeah, that's something I'm interested in, man. I'm trying to make money doing stuff like that. Yeah, ready to hit. I want to get into horses too. Buy some horses. No, get the rope, lasso. Staffing, employment agency, an employment agency. So businesses, when they're looking for workers, right? People who could work at their company. A lot of times they don't feel like going through the hiring process, right? They don't feel like doing that. They don't feel like putting their resources in there. So they'll hire a staffing company to do all that stuff for them, and they'll pay them to find workers to staff in their company. And that's what my company does. So that's what a staffing company does. So I get paid from a business. It's a business to business company, B2B. What gave you that idea to make that business in particular, though? Okay, I've been studying government contracting since 2018, right? Because I have a electrical contracting business. So I'm gonna show you that too. Let me show you all that. I have an electrical contracting business that we're running right now called B&B Electric. It's based in a second. All right, let me show y'all. See, this is my electrical contracting business with my brother and my sister. See, B&B Electric. See, this is the website right here. Building the future starts within. So you do commercial services, and I focus on government contracting. So I've been studying government contracting to get us a government contract with our electrical contracting business. And so I bought this course right when I first started studying government contracting, and the guy told me that you can make a lot of money creating a staffing company. And he said, yeah, let's create that staffing company. And the government, they're willing to, they give contracts to staffing companies a lot. So that's why I started focusing on. That's why I created the staffing company. But I'm also going to do it commercially as well. So I'm going to focus on commercial right now. Get my feet wet, and then once I really get it down right, get the system done right, then I'm going to go into government contracting and get these government contracts. Because I know the government contracting game. So if any of y'all want to talk to me about government contracting, if any of y'all got a business and y'all want to get into government contracting, I could help get your a government contract for your business as a consultant. I can get you a government contract as a consultant. It's going to take a while though, because I got to build relationships with small business specialists and getting these contracts. But if y'all interested, if any of y'all have a business and y'all interested in getting government contracting, hit me up. Because the way I do it is, if I get you the contract, I'll do it for free. If your business, I got to check out how your business runs though. I got to see if your business is making profits. If it's a well-run business. If not, then I'm not gonna waste my time. But if it's a well-run business, I could get you a government contract, and I could do that work for free. But if I do get you the contract, I'm gonna get a percentage of that contract. It's like 25% of the contract. So if I give you $100,000 contract, I'm gonna get 25% of that contract. That's how I work. So just letting you know about that. That's how I found out about staffing company. Long story short. Oh, you want to email me to see how your day was? Hey, you can email me about that. You said, how's your day, Maurice? I'm like, my day is good. And that'll be it. Yeah, Elon Musk should hire me immediately. I like how Elon Musk laughs. It's funny. He'd be like, ah. That's Elon Musk laugh right there. Ah. Yeah, it's motivating. Yeah, hey, you got the key is you got to take action. Be very motivating, but you got to take action. So I've been like, if you look at my community section, I'm creating my cards right now. Check that out. I'm creating my cards, and just gotta apply. You gotta apply action. How much work do you spend a week running that? I spend 4 hours a day doing that. I'm not the only one. I'm a partner in it. So my brother is my older brother, my sister, and me, and my sister-in-law. So it's four of us, and I focus on government contracting and marketing. So I spend about 4 hours a day on the contracting business. Not that much time. But right now I've been really putting a lot of time in my own business. That's why AMO staffing is something that's my business. I created, so I have full control over it, of the direction I want it to go. That business, the electrical contracting business, I'm a partner in that. I bought into that business. How does Leon Edwards fit into this? How does Leon Edwards fit into this? That's curious, man. That situation, when it comes to being cursed, it may not be a good fit. I'll say that. And I'm thinking about doing a Chael Sonnen video, right? I might do a Chael Sonnen video. When Chael Sonnen talks, right? This dude will, like, he'll talk about Leon Edwards and Kamaru USMAN, and then he start talking about some other shit. Like, he won't even stay on subject. He starts talking in circles. I'm going to do a video on Mohouse Media. Go on my third YouTube page, Mohouse Media. It's this page right here. Oops. You see that right there? This page, Mohouse Media. I'm going to do a video on Chael Sonnen. I want to make a parody video on Chael Sonnen. Because Chael Sonnen will talk about something, and then he'll start talking in circles for like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to do a video where I'm going to talk like I'm Chael Sonnen, and I'm just going to talk in circles for 10 minutes. I'm going to improv it. I'm going to do some crazy improv. So that's the next video I got to put out. So yeah, subscribe to Mohouse Media, and I want to do some crazy videos on that page. I think Elon is the autism. Yeah, he said he had autism on SNL or something. If Elon Musk has autism, that's some cool type of autism. I want that type of autism. Shit, give me that autism. What music do you use for music? I use Reason. Yeah, you ever heard of Reason? Not Reasons, Reason. That's the music software I use. Every time I get a monthly paycheck from work, I automatically take 20% from it and purchase silver. It's a nice hedge against inflation. Oh, I should do that, man. Yeah, I'm interested in that, man. Hit me up about that. Yeah, that's stuff I like, man. I'm interested in that. Cause I was thinking about buying gold and going to Africa and buying some gold and bringing it back here. So there's some of this stuff I'm very interested in. Things like that. I'm pretty sure it was difficult to get everything up and running though. Oh, for the electrical contracting business, yeah, man. It's even now. It could be tough, right? Because there are times where I don't get paid, right? When you run a business, when things are slow, it really slows down end of the year. Towards the end of the year, it slows down. Like October, November, December, January, that's when everything slows down. So sometimes I'll go without getting paid, because a lot of times they'll pay the workers first, and then I don't get my piece. So that's what it could be tough when you have your own business. But when this shit explodes, when you get that big contract, like we got a couple of really big ones, then that money comes in. That check looks very good. So it's worth missing a couple of checks, when you get that big job. We're working on this job in Las Vegas, right? On the strip. It's I forgot what it was. It's this penthouse. We're working on a penthouse. Uh we did a Chipotle. I'm trying to get a real big job, man. I'm trying to get this government contract. We're gonna work at Nellis Air Force Base. That's my goal. I'll start watching Charles YouTube because while he just goes on, yeah, he just be talking randomly, man. He'll talk randomly. Like you'll ask him a question, like, "Hey, have you had that In-N-Out burger before?" "Oh yeah, the In-N-Out burger. I had the In-N-Out burger. It was great. It was a great In-N-Out burger. Pickles, onions, and all the whole nine. You know, it had some of the greatest buns. You know, and it reminds me of the buns that I seen on my ex-wife. My ex-wife has some of the greatest buns. You want to tell you about the buns I had the other day. It was something that I had when I was in high school. Back when I was in high school, I was a wrestling champion. And as a wrestling champion, you have to have strong buns, because that's how it is. And buns rhymes with fun. Buns rhymes with fun. And I had a lot of fun, especially when I was a child playing video games. I don't play video games that much, but when I used to play video games, it was the greatest time of my life. And then I grew up and I went through puberty. And then as I went through puberty, I started liking girls and I started seeing their buns. And that would make me I had the biggest arms in West Lynn when I watched these buns. So this is how Chael Sonnen is, right? He'll just start going off on these tangents, man, talking all types of shit. It'll come from everywhere. Yeah. Subscribe to Mohouse Media. Yeah, exactly. Thanks. Yeah, he has super autism, like Super Saiyan autism. He'll charge up like Gohan. No, he's Super Saiyan. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Chael Sonnen one. I got to do it right though, but I'm gonna go on an improv that shit. I want to try to get his accent right because I don't sound like it's hard to do Chael Sonnen impression. So I want to try to do his impression the right way and just go off, man. Yeah, people know the 7 or 8 people here gotta realize, man, I'm putting out some gems right now, man. Some gems. I know Nellis Air Force Base from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, Nellis Air Force Base. It's on the corner of Craig. It's on Craig and Nellis. Yeah, because on a street called Nellis. So yeah, I've been around there a lot of times, man. The area around there is not that good, but yeah, that's how I get the contract at Nellis Air Force Base. Do you think collaborating with other YouTubers is a good idea? By the way, my dream is to hear one of your remixes during the Fighters Walkout. Thank you, man. Thanks, Immortal One. I'm trying to collab with Muhammad Foodilot, the guy who does the animations. I hit him up before. It depends on him, man. If he wants to do it, I'll do it. I already hit him up like twice about it. So it depends on if he wants to do it. But if he wants to do it, if he's open to doing it, I'll make a video with him. Let me check on something real quick. After you do the Chell video, you have to do a Teddy Atlas video. Yeah, Teddy Atlas, another one, man. Teddy Atlas, this dude asked so many. Teddy Atlas will ask the longest questions. Teddy Atlas, if you ever watch his interview, especially the one he did with Dana, like he'll just ask you what's your name, then he'll add all this other shit. Like Maurice Spears, what's your name? And why is your name Maurice Spears? And why does it start with an M? Okay, because that's something I was very curious. So what I'm trying to say is what's your name? Why does it start with an M? And why is your last name Spears? And why did your mother name you Maurice? And why did your father name you Maurice? And how did they come into an agreement to name you Maurice? So what's your name? When did they name you? Why did they name you? And was it nighttime or daytime when they named you Maurice Spears? And how did you feel about your name being Maurice Spears? And why is your name Maurice Spears? And why do you wear a cowboy hat on? Okay, so my question to you is, what's your name? Why your name is Maurice Spears? I know what your name is, but I want you to say your name is Maurice Spears. And that's the reason why I'm asking you this question. So what is your name? And then as soon as you're about to answer it, well, my name is, okay, and your name is Maurice Spears. I get that. One more thing. Why does your name start with an M? And why does it end with an E? So let me know what's your response to that. So he's answered. We threw about like 100 questions on there. Just too much to take in. You get what I'm saying? Ridiculous, man. Yeah. So and know who else is like that? Teddy Atlas is like that, and Patrick Bett. That guy, Patrick Bett. His questions are so long, man. He has long ass questions. I'm like, man, just get to the point already, man. Just get to the point. Yeah, buns. Yeah, he said the buns thing, man. Everyday objects. So what kind of books? What kind of books do you review? What kind of books do you review? Do you review every type of book? I'm surprised UFC or MMA company ain't picked any up their pure gold to this day. Oh yeah, that's a banger right there. Yeah, to this day, the Deontay Wilder remix. That one hit big right there. That one hit big. Yeah, Teddy Atlas with his long ass questions. Dude has so many. Like God, get to the point, man. I watched that Dana White interview. That's why I can't listen to his page. I can't listen to him talk. He talks too much. It's not about you. This dude will interview. He'll get an exclusive interview with the devil. Let's say he interviews Satan, and he'll talk. He'll talk the entire interview. Like, why are you so evil? And how do you feel about God? And why is God so nice? And why are you so evil? And why do people give you such a hard time for being the devil when they know what you're about, huh? And who decided to name you Satan? And do you have a mom? Do you have a dad? And if so, do you have a dad and a mom? Is it the opposite? Who runs the family? Who doesn't run the family? What's going on with you, Satan? And why didn't they name you God? Why didn't they name you Jesus? Okay, and he just start asking all these long ass questions. Also, horror books. So you review horror books. Let me see if I can find a horror book that I've read. Let me look up some books I got. Uh, well, I don't got I got a graphic novel. I got this right here. Did any of you guys read this? Superman Doomsday. This one, Superman was killed. Doomsday killed Superman, then Superman came back. But I do have a horror. I don't got any horror books though. V for Vendetta. And the book on government contracting. Government contracts made easy. So that's me. I study government contracts. Let me show y'all some other stuff. Just a second. Got some other books. I can't find them. It's somewhere. I forgot. Yeah. That'll be for another day. But there's another on the stock market. So I do like horror books though. So your page sounds interesting. Uptown horror reviews. Goosebump books. I used to read those when I was a kid, and I'm playing a horror game right now. I don't know if you review horror video games, but I'm playing that game, Nightmare 2. It's an indie video game. I'm playing that right now. That's why y'all need to subscribe to Mohouse Media. I stream video games on that page. So check that out. Captain, yeah, I guess if they hired him, he'll put a huge banger with some cool fighter. And then again, know who shared my videos? What's that dude? Hanach. What's his name? Renato. No, Renato, the guy who does the parody videos. Yeah, he shared my stuff. Yeah, to this day. Yeah, that one's a banger. I don't think Deontay Wilder likes that one. I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder, but I don't think he's a fan of me making like fun of that moment. Yeah, I'm into comic books. I'm trying to you know what? If y'all stay here, I'm trying to find when I was a kid, I used to make my own comic books. I created my own comic books, right? But it's kind of trashed up right now. That's what I'm trying to find. I still have it in my I'll show you a lot of stuff. Just give me a minute. Can't find it. I just found some random drawings that I had. See, this is some stuff I drew when I was in high school, right here. Street Fighter. See how old this stuff is so old though. This Bison and Ryu. This is what I used to do when I was in high school. I used to be drawing. Wolverine right there. This is my math binder. So, Batman and Superman. So I'm trying to find this comic book that I created back in the day, but I don't know where it is. So I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long. But yeah, that's stuff I do, man. Creative stuff. But Yeah, Goosebumps, man. I used to read that stuff a lot. I used to be really into Goosebumps. I remember Max Holloway reposted a remix. Do you happen to know how he found it? Yeah, I think he found it. I don't know how he found it. I think I just tagged him and he seen it. He reposted two of them. He did It Is What It Is remix, and he did another one. He did another remix too. I think maybe because Ariel Hawani may have shared it and he seen it from him. That's what I think. Yeah, man. I'm trying to find this other one. Thanks. Yeah, this looks. I used to draw that stuff. I drew those pictures in high school. So those pictures are like over 20 years old. Some old pictures right there. I still got them. And let me show you this right here. I got. I'm a big fan of X-Men. I still have this thing right here, Gambit. I had this action figure since I was a kid. So this thing is about. I'm 38 right now, so this has to be like 25 years old. I may have got it when I was. It may be. No, I think it's about 30 years old. I think I got this when I was 8 years old. I got this when I was 8 years old. So this toy is like 30 years old, and it doesn't look that bad. You can take the jacket off. So you can take the jacket off and all that. So I had this thing. I'm a huge X-Men fan. My parents bought this for me. I still got it. If I kept it in the box, it'll be a collector's edition. It'll be worth more. But look, the jacket is still pretty good. I lost the stick. He had a stick on there, but yeah, this could be worth a lot of money. Yeah, but it's dope. Yeah, I like Gambit. They never do Gambit justice on the movies because Gambit had a lot of swag, right? Gambit's very smooth. He's always trying to get that rogue, and they never do. They just don't put him in the movies. Period. They put him in one movie, it was the Wolverine movie, and they didn't really make him right. So hopefully, when they come out with this new X-Men with the MCU, Gambit is done correctly. He has swag. He's smooth. He's just not some lame, and that's how they need to do it, man. Very creative dude for me. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it's got to be up on your business. You know what I'm saying? Got to commit. Oh, it came in with a Gambit bar. Yeah, Gambit, man. Mon ami. Hey, mon ami. Get that French accent, that Cajun accent. Speaking of X-Men, how do you feel about Xavier and Multiverse of Madness? Yeah, the thing is, I didn't watch the movie yet, but I did see they kind of they spoiled it in the preview. They showed them in the preview, and they spoiled it. And I don't know. I gotta watch the movie. I want to check the movie out though. Hopefully, it's done right, man. Y'all should know. I don't feel too confident with Disney and how they handling these comic books. I feel like these movies are becoming more like children's movies, like family movies. They're becoming more like childish, and that's how I feel about it. So hopefully they make it edgier. They're losing their edge, but we'll see. The X-Men cartoon sounds cool. The X-Men cartoon sound score is one of my favorite pieces of music. Yes, the intro sounds like the song that Whitney Houston did, "I'm Your Baby Tonight." I feel like it sounds similar to that. So look up that song. It sounds similar to the X-Men theme song. Do you think John Jones would be a perfect fit for Amber Heard? Oh, that would be a disaster. You can't put both of those personalities together. Um, that would be a complete disaster. One has to control the other. You can't. These two both want to be in control, and we'll see, man. I mean, Amber Heard is in some shit right now. No pun intended. Wait, yeah, no pun intended. But John Jones, he's coming back, man. He's coming back. John Jones has his demons, man, and They're both narcissists. They both are narcissists. But that's what makes them so good at their art. Now, I don't think Amber Heard is that good of it. I was never a fan of her as an actress, but I'm a big fan of John Jones as a fighter. You know, I don't need to know him as a person. I just focus on how are you as a fighter. So yeah, honestly, I feel they're running. You feel like they're running the MCU or ruining the UFC, the MCU. Drink this water. I'm losing my voice. I don't like how the MCU is turning out right now. Not excited about that She-Hulk the She-Hulk TV show. I'm not excited about what's coming next. Thor. I'm just it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like okay, you see, you meant ruining. Yeah, I feel like they are messing it up. It's not good. And then the TV shows, they don't have no edge to it. They're Disney Plus shows, so that they lack an edge. So I was a fan of Daredevil on Netflix. Daredevil was pretty good, mainly because of Wilson Fisk. Wilson Fisk was the highlight of that show. Then I liked Luke Cage was good, but then they killed off what's his name? The guy who's gonna play Blade. They killed him off mid-season. But they're pretty good though. Oh, the Second Strange is perfect. All right, I gotta check it out. I might check it out when I might take my nieces and nephews to watch it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking my nieces and nephews to watch it. The newer movies have fell off, in my opinion, compared to the MCU. You know what the MCU got right is they made the costumes look good. Captain America looked like Captain America. Iron Man looked like Iron Man. Thor looked like Thor, although Thor movies were horrible. I don't think I liked any Thor movie. The third one was the Ragnarok was an improvement, but I haven't really liked any of those movies. My favorite MCU movie is Infinity War. Infinity War is my favorite MCU movie. My favorite comic book movie is Logan. My second favorite comic book movie is Days of Futures Past. No, yeah. Then I think no Days of Future Past. Then my third is Blade. Blade 2. Blade 2 is one of my favorite movies. Comic book movies, I'll say. Then Infinity War. And after that, you know, the Batman movies. Dark Knight. I like Dark Knight. I like Dark Knight because of Joker. Yeah, I like Dark Knight. Yeah, they were throwing characters together. They come out with so many Spider-Man movies. They're cranking out Spider-Man movies like Fast and Furious movies. Like all these Spider-Man movies. Like you gotta keep seeing all these fucking Spider-Man movies. I'm tired of Spider-Man. Yeah, X-Men in their original costumes with the leotards on. They got the drawers on and shit. And they had all the muscle. Yeah, but we'll find out, man. All right, man. That's it. I'm about to end this stream. Y'all been good. I got 80 y'all in here. That's pretty good. I like the fact that I got 3 y'all on my Morehouse Media page. That's good. I like that. And 4 y'all on my MMA page. So that's some good numbers right there. So that's it, man. I'm ending this stream. Y'all been good. I gave you my opinion on Kamaru USMAN and Leon Edwards. So man, I'm out. I'm about to upload a video on Morehouse Media, so check that out about the Leon Edwards situation, no, the Kamaru USMAN situation. So look out for that.